Guys, welcome to another So Your Wife Wants You To, and we are in my bathroom today. We're going to take a look at my copper sink, and I'm going to show you how I get all the scratches out, get all the oxidation off of it, and make it nice and pretty again, because right now it's a little less than pretty. So let's go take a look. Okay, so the supplies that I have today, some vinegar, which this is kind of used already, but it's vinegar from the kitchen. One of those little green scouring pads, just basically something from the kitchen, some paper towels, and then we're going to play with this a little later and see. I know I've used this on cars and I've used this on like headlights and stuff. We're going to see how it does on copper. So the first step, basically I'll just take this green pad, get it wet, and just go around the whole copper sink. I've already done some of this, but it was working so well that I wanted to show you. So once you get the whole copper sink totally wet with the vinegar, you can dip it a few times. Then you want to get in there and just start scrubbing. So let's do a little close up here. I'll show you. So you just kind of go in circles like that. And you can see how nice and bright it's getting. Let's get a little bit more. I'll show you. We'll do a side-by-side comparison to clean to dirty here. Alright, so basically just taking some vinegar. Take a look how well this does. You really have to press. If you've got a hammered copper sink, you really have to kind of press. But it gets it pretty nice. So just kind of go around and do the whole thing. And then let's see if I can capture the scratches that this thing leaves. It actually leaves some scratches. And we're not focusing too well on them. But what I'm going to do, maybe it'll show up when I use the Scratch X, but we're going to see if we can get some of those scratches out. So stay with me, and once I get the sink done, then we'll play around a little bit with the Scratch X. One thing I don't like to do is use power tools with this, because you're actually taking off bits of a bunch of little pieces of copper, like microscopically. You're taking off a bunch of copper and flinging all that copper around, and if you get in your eyes or your mouth, it's kind of gross. So I don't like to use power tools so much as just using a little bit of proverbial elbow grease. It doesn't fling it around as much, and you have a little bit better control. Alright, so it's looking pretty good here. Next step is, now that it's all rinsed off, I'm actually taking a paper towel and just getting all that oxidation off. Most of it rinsed down the drain, but there's always a little bit kind of clinging on. So we're going to wipe all that stuff off. It should look like that. That's okay. Now we're going to take this Scratch X. Let me just see if I have a flash here. Boom, look at that. Let's try to capture those scratches. I'll show you guys. I don't know if I can capture. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. See the scratches on the surface? We're going to see if we can use that Scratch X and get all those scratches off. This is a great example. So that's all those scratches that the scouring pad left behind. So let's play with it. Okay, we got a super close up here. I'm just going to take this stuff, whoa, super close up, put a little bit on the paper towel, just a little, like I probably did too much there, but that's about a thumb tip size amount. It's probably too much. I'm going to kind of smear it around a little bit. Alright, see the scratches? Let's do this half with the stuff, and and then the other half without it. I can show you. We'll see if it works. I don't even know if it's going to work, guys. So wipe it on. I like to either fold it or get another paper towel to wipe it back off. So let's see if we can see a line right here. May not be, I don't know. We're going to try. Oh gosh, I don't think that's really well advised. Look at what it's doing. It's like completely oxidizing that stuff. I don't know about this, guys. I might just say use like a wax and not worry about the scratch X. Did it even get the scratches out? Let's see. It definitely oxidized the surface, which I don't love. Yeah, I'm going to say it probably didn't even get the scratches out. So here's a video on what not to do. Don't use scratch X on your copper. But that is a good video on how to clean. You can see how well it's cleaned. So that's about all for now, guys. You got a good video on how to clean a copper sink. Join us next time, and we'll see you guys later. Thanks for stopping by.